We're doing a sailfish. We're going to start off with an oval, about like that. Now we're going to bring a line straight out here, kind of continue it all the way about to here. So we have our oval, line out here, line back there. Now from the center, take it all the way back like that. Then back here, nice big triangle. Up here, what I want you to do is follow the oval down, go out on this line that we made. That's the bill. This is a billfish. Bring it a little bit and bring it down. Now about a quarter way up, bring the mouth out, down and around for the operculum. For the eye is going to go right there. It kind of sits on the line very close to that pointed bill. Now for underneath, come under your operculum or the gill cover, follow your oval, follow this down to there. Same thing here, follow that line down to about to there. For our tail, you're going to follow your triangle line up, curve it a little bit in, straight down, curve it a little bit in, put a line here, right to there, and right to there. We have this very sharp caudal fin. Now for the sail, because it is known to be a sailfish, we're going to go right behind where the gill cover is, go straight up, go up a bit, curve in and up, and then down right before you get to the end and bring it down. This is why they're called the sailfish and not the marlin. Behind that, triangle, triangle here, come up just a little ways here, straight line down, curve it and come up. All right, now behind our gill cover, we're going to make one of the pectoral fins. So a little bit lower than the center, come out a bit and down, just like that. And then below that, just two lines that are going to be the two ventral fins. So we have our basic design before we start painting of the sailfish. Sailfish are the fastest swimmers in the sea. They are a billfish, which also include the marlin, the longbill spearfish, the swordfish, the different types of marlin are the striped marlin, the black marlin, the white marlin, and the largest of them all, the blue marlin. So now we have our basic shape here. You have our outline here. We're going to start painting. I'm going to start off with my 3/4 flat brush. The palette of paint I'm using is the Reeves watercolor, which has just a very basic palette. It's great for beginners. I'm going to start off with just putting a wash, so I'm putting just some water on the top of the fish. Then I'm going to take my light blue with my big brush, and I'm putting in my light blue all over the top. This has counter shading. Counter shading, of course, is when a fish has darker color on the top, lighter on the bottom. So I just went through with that. Notice how with the water it just kind of blends in. I'm also going to take this same blue and I'm going to put in the tail fin with it. And I'm going to also take it, and using the strokes, I'm going to go, or I can turn it a little sideways, I guess. I'm going to put in my first ray of fins. You just take the side of the brush and go straight up. Normally when these fish are swimming, the fin is not all the way up. It's very flexible, and it can lay flat, it can go up. It allows them to be extremely fast. I'm also going to color in these two back here, and I'm going to take it and do a little bit on the bill itself, just a little bit here on the lower part, a little bit behind the gill, and just a couple lines like that. I also want to just barely show the bottom of the fish. Now I'm going to get to the dark blue, which is right next to that light blue, and I'm going to go over this, get some more paint on my brush, go over it with a dark blue, so I'm layering the colors on it. So now I have a dark blue, and again I'm going to layer this on the tail, some more dark blue on the tail, and again some lines going straight up on that enormous sail. A lot of people get the marlin and the sailfish confused, but the sailfish does have this huge big sail. Sailfish are also more common to catch. Myself, I've caught several sailfish off the South Florida coast. They put up quite a fight. They're really exciting to catch. And of course, to be a good angler, you catch them and then you release them. Now we have some area here in the center. I'm going to clean up my brush. I'm going to get some orange, a little bit of orange. Make sure your brush is clean. Get some orange. Whoops, the brush is not quite clean. Okay, try it out. Make sure you got some nice orange. And now with the orange, I'm going to put just a little bit of color right here through the center. Just a little bit of orange, right like that. Just a little bit. Okay? Now I'm going to come back and I'm going to mix my dark blue with a little bit of black because I need it kind of intense. So dark blue with black, I'm mixing it in my tray cover. You can see it right here. And again, I'm going to make this a lot darker right up here at the top. So we're making that much darker up here. Come down a little bit in the bill and the base of all of these fins with a dark color. So we've been layering some colors here. I'm going to put just a tad on the tail. And I'm also going to take this color and I'm going to go on the one pectoral fin. So I'm putting it right there. Okay, I'm going to put down my big brush. I'm going to get my small number 4 round brush. Okay, now we're going to put in a little bit of detail. I'm going to take my dark blue with a little bit of that black and I'm going to do the outside of the eye. I'm also going to come out here on the bill, bring it in on the mouth. This again is the dark blue with the black, just like that. And the underside of the mouth. And let's put in our gill, the gill cover. Remember fish, they have gills. I'm putting in a couple lines here and a little bit through there. I'm also going to take this color and on my pectoral fin, I'm going to show the ribs, which are the lines. They come up when there's a skeleton, like that. Now get just the black, not much water, and we're going to put in the eyeball. You want to make it so that you can, I'll take a little bit more water with it. We want to be able to get just a little bit of a reflection so you can see the eye, and a little bit on the outside, just like that. And I'm going to use this same black blue here, a little bit more blue, and I'm putting in these 2 ventral fins. Okay, and just a little more detail here and coming around there. All right, now I want to take some of my light blue, put in this fin here. We're going to use the strokes here to show the fins on it, and it's a little uneven. Make sure these are dark enough. And use your blue black, and there's a bit of a line that goes down here to the base of the body. We can also use our blue black now and put in the very top, make sure it's dark enough, blue black, very top of the fish right up here. That's with the blue black. I'm also going to use my blue black and make a little bit of an uneven jagged edge to the top of my sail. That's why they call it sailfish, but people constantly get them mixed up with marlin. Sailfish run somewhere 40 to 70 pounds generally. Found in South Florida waters, I know for sure, because I said that's where I've caught them. They really put up a fight. They're spectacular when they leap out of the water. Really an amazing looking fish. Okay, I'm also going to rinse out a little bit, and I want to put a little color here on the cheek, just a little bit. Should be a little more blue. Just a little bit of color there, a little bit of coloration under here, and washed out a little light blue, and just a little bit through here. Not much, just a little. There we go, just like that. Now we're going to take our black blue again, and they have spots. So on these particular fins, we're going to put our spots. So just tap it through. I'm just tapping it, and those are the spots that are found on the sail itself. Pretty cool. I'm also going to use that blue black and show some of the spines that are in the caudal fin or the tail. Sailfish often will be found in big groups when they are herding baits into balls, and then they blast through and take their turns as they eat the bait. I've witnessed that off of Boca Raton. It was pretty remarkable. Okay, and then we're going to take our orange again. Get a nice orange, and we're going to make some stripes. And these just go right over just like that. So they come down from the top. We're making this very simple, basic. And we maybe a little bit more blue up here underneath the bill. A little bit of bluer here. Maybe a little bit darker in the mouth. You can do your little touch-ups, you know, how you feel, that you're comfortable with. A little bit underneath there. And I'm going to write sailfish right here. Sailfish, fastest fish in the sea. And there we have it.